Welcome to episode 4, where today we're going to build an item network and sort out our storage, and hopefully go hunting for titanium, which will hopefully unlock us level, well, tier 3 in all our gubs and all that. So once again, I've just moved a few of the rooms around. I've added what's the startings of a kitchen. My lab now has a apothecary in it. However, I'm thinking of moving things around and putting all the crafting stuff in here, because the item network, which I've never actually successfully got working, last time I tried this in Frackin Universe, it did not go well. Possibly because of bugs, also because I'm crap. But what I was thinking of doing is making all our... Well, because the item network essentially allows you to grab any kind of item you want from the terminals, even though they're in a chest miles away. So to set that up, we'd actually maybe have to put a load of storage chests in one place. I've got them all in here, but what I want to do is make some gene sequencer chests, and maybe put them, say, here. So you can beam in, and drop all your gubs off in here, which will push into the network and push it into all the chests here, and then all the terminals in the crafting area will pull in from those chests, and it'll be very simple. But I've never actually done it before, so it should be interesting to see if we can actually do this. Also, bee-wise, I have actually been back to a lush planet to get myself honeybees. Because I was advised, yes, just go to a very basic starting garden planet, you should find some. So we now have normal, flower and forest. And later on in the episode we'll try interbreeding some, because I think there is one combination there we can actually do. Actually, whilst I'm here, they're actually supplying us with new bees. A forest drone and a flower queen. Well, we're not going to do... There's not much we can really do with that at the moment. Or we could flog it. We could flog the bees and get stuff out of it, but I don't see a huge amount of point. Right, okay, so let's actually test out. And we made this last time, the electronic centre. We should test out item networks, essentially, to see if we can actually get them working. We'll need a terminal, we'll need a storage bridge, and... Well, for now, will that be enough? That'll be enough to do our little tests. We may need a repeater. Possibly. I don't think so. So the storage bridge is what tells a chest that it's is going to go into the network. So we do need laser diode, which I think you could actually craft here. Somewhere. Yeah, annoyingly, the laser diode's not actually in the electronics thing. It's in the auto-assembler. So laser diode. Just need a couple of them. Oh, you can actually manipulate modules. Well, I've got ancient essence. I've got ancient essence. I shouldn't have ancient essence. I've got 33 ancient essence. Where on earth have I got that from? That's bloody... This character has never been to a bloody ancient vault. How peculiar. Anyway, irrelevant. So we also, I think, we need to make the gene storage chest, but we'll do that a bit later. It just requires us to make some advanced plastic, which is a thing. Not too much of a thing. It requires oil, plastic, polymer, and silk. We've thankfully pretty much got everything that we can do for that. So, if we are going to make our stuff, first of all, let's make a storage bridge. This is going to be like a little test only. We'll need the terminal, which will also require circuit boards. Circuit boards are probably also over here. Let's click that. Circuit boards require silicon. Ooh. Right, I do know how to get that. You extract that from sand. We haven't got very much, though. Sand, I think I've already got the sand in my inventory from making glass. Is it extract? I think it is. But we may need 50 of these bits of sandy poos. So getting silicon is going to be a bit of a prick. Yeah, we need more. I'm sure I've already been to a bloody sand place. Yeah, we went to a desert, didn't we? Anyway, my current sand plan is to go over to the local savannah planet. I'm already there. What? That's lush. Oh, I've got the... Oh, hang on. It's tricking me. Is that the one? Oh, it's fungus and moon. Ah, I know what we need to do. I think we need to move. We need to actually move to... Ah, there we go. Look, that's the way I'm thinking of. I was looking at this earlier. But it's also got a snowy planet, which is useful because we might be able to find an Arctic bee, and because that's another one in our sort of early stage bee type thing, which will allow us to start interbreeding. I can't remember which one it is, but if you find an Arctic and a volcano bee, you can breed them into something. And then the bees I think it's forest and normal honeybee. You can actually breed into another one, and you take those two that you bred, and you can go even further, and it's a thing. It's a whole bloody thing in it. Right, let's have a bit of... see if we've got some food. I've started putting food that won't spoil in various places. Oh, hang on, I should eat them. Eat the grapes. I haven't really set up my... I need a refrigerator, a proper refrigerator. I think that's where we need to go. Acquire incubator. Oh yeah, that quest. If you see some hay, that'll be a nice thing. Elsewhere, it's just trying to get us going with... oh, Mushi egg. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about moving that barn type thing, because it's just weird having it up in the air, and it's made of wood, and I don't really want it made of wood, and... right. Dry grassland, that's the one. Hopefully it's got some sand. To be honest, it's probably got some grass instead. But they often have kind of like deserty type things. So let's have a go. Get some sand. We need a lot of sand. Now, this is a temperate star, so in theory we might actually find some titanium here, which is actually something I actually want to do. That's absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'm not even gonna grace that with my presence. So, normal boring savannah at the moment. Ow! Oh, it's one of you little turds. But it'll give us an opportunity to get a few new things, hopefully. There's some coal. I was going to... hang on. I'm going to upgrade my magic manipulator. I've already done it to make it a bit faster. That will increase 3 by 3. I haven't actually got any manipulator modules on me. Unfortunately, I've just realised I've left them back on my ship. We will need the manipulator module upgrades, but we do actually need to get the main thing is... bloody hell, this is going to be dangerous. The main thing is we need to actually activate wiring, which will require a little bit of extra stuff. There's a mate there. Careful. Oh, bloody hell. Ah! Right. I'm actually going to get my... grenade launcher is terrible. I'm not going to use that anymore. Hang on. That's okay, it's stuck on the landscape. Reasonable good broadsword. Oh, look! And... titanium! We've actually got titanium. I've never had that before. I don't think I have. Right. Oil. Actually, there's going to be loads, isn't there? It's going to be very dark, isn't it? Yeah. I'll be with you in a sec. Bug! Oh, it's a piss bug. It's not a bee. I've actually picked up a better bloody longsword. Hang on, oh, that's the same one. That's the one. Slightly different. It's slightly more powerful. Actually, substantially more powerful. There's also giraffes everywhere. Amazing scenes. Anyway, yes, so it's now morning, but also looks like I'm coming into sand. I think? Is that sand? I'm not sure it is actually. Oh, it's red sand. Oh, that might actually be good for... that might actually do similar things to normal sand. Actually. I've got loads of titanium. Well, a reasonable amount of titanium. For much boring ass digging around. I really should have bloody upgraded my thing. I'm going to get into mining lasers at some point, although apparently I think we found this out last season. The first iteration of that is just terrible. And it doesn't really help much at all. But yes, I'm going to have to upgrade this to 3x3 quite soon, because this is quite painfully slow, isn't it? Mate. Oh, wow. Actually, what is this, though? What's the elemental... oh, it's... ah! Right, okay, so this is an ice elemental sword, and that was a fire elemental baddie. Hence, he got absolutely tonked. Good. That'll learn him for being a bloody Fennerox. No, not a Fennerox. A fire-breathing fox twat. I think that's what it's called. Ooh, magnesite. Ooh. That's probably good. I'm going to do some more digging. Hang on. So right next to there, human settlement. And also a great big sand quarry. We don't talk about that. Managed to find something in that little chest. I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, cardboard hat. Also a bug, which I think is the same as the other one. Ooh, a fellow apex. Not a fellow apex. I'm no longer an apex, am I? Oh, it's a sun skipper, not a bee. I think there are types of bee on the arid planets. And there's a dog. There's another chest. Also bogs. I thought about making it like a bog on my oh my god, in my lab, but then I thought it was the more I thought about it, the less funny it kind of got. My god, there are chests all over the place. More manipulator modules. Yes, this is all good, and we do need them. We need lots of them. Okay, I've just come over to the snowy planet in this system, and I've just realised I've actually put all this stuff in here. So now I actually have 8, which means I can actually upgrade. I can upgrade the painting and then hence the wiring, which will be good for later on. And we still can't do the 3x3 thing, which is irritating. Now the only reason why I want to go down to the Arctic planet, it might be too cold. I can't remember how these snowy planets work. Is really for bees. Oh, it's bloody night time. Yeah, it's going to be too cold. Oh, we're not going to be able to do this now then. So those looks like those bees, the Arctic bees can wait until we've got more EPP sorted, as can the volcano ones. So let's not worry about that. Let's go back to the lab. God damn it, the snowy thing would have been useful. Ah, never mind. And it's night time here as well. It's night time bloody everywhere. God damn it. Right, so we've got sand. Got sand for days. Well, we need to extract it, I think, don't we? I think the red sand is going to be the same as normal sand for giving us silicon. Better bloody do. Yes, it does. We've also got this bloody wooden centrifuge. I'm kind of like wondering... I can't remember what we can upgrade that to, but let's have a look whilst I'm thinking about it. Centrifuge. There's a wooden centrifuge there. Let's do that. I think the next one... I've got a horrible feeling the next one is... powered. I have to worry about power. I'm not going to bother. Probably not going to do power in this episode. Probably next episode. I can't remember what I'm looking for now. Well, yes, it's centrifuge. I can't remember what that is. I thought maybe I haven't actually unlocked the next one up yet, or maybe it's in here. Iron centrifuge does actually require. Does it? Yes, it does. It requires power. And then it just gets more complicated. So, okay, we won't worry about centrifuging until we've got power sorted. In the meantime... silicon. First time got silicon, and also learned to craft graphene. Learned to craft mercury as well. Actually, grab. Might as well take that. Put it into one of my... Okay, get rid of all that now. Tar, probably. We've got loads of oil. What do we need oil for? I think it's in making plastics, so I'll keep that on me. Okay, let's make some circuit boards. I've remembered. Hang on. Do that. I just need a couple of these, I think. Also allows us to make advanced processors, which will be useful shortly. But yeah, we do need to make a terminal as part of our experiments with the item network. We've got a storage bridge, I think. We've got a terminal. Do we need anything else? I think that's... actually, we could do with a wire relay. But I believe that's enough for now. If we want to do a little test. However, actually, actually, hang on a second. What's in there? Oh, look, manipulator module. That's where they all are. Ah, that's good. Let's be upgrading. What is it? The 3x3 thing. Right, now we can actually do 3x3. Right, just whilst I remember. Okay, so let's have a go. And we'll do it with this chest down here, because that's what I'll probably end up wanting to use it for. So, oh, I've got loads of bugs in there, actually. Put them in there. What's that? That's the storage bridge. That's what we need. Let's put it in there. And the terminal can go in there. So I think you have to put it like as just next to it, possibly like at the bottom left. Someone said that in the internet wiki, but I'm not sure I believe them. Right, so yeah, we can now wire... That's the start. The bridge will be the start of the network. See, I was forgetting a couple of things there. I actually do need another storage bridge, so I can connect it up to the chest. You can actually put it into any chest, but you actually have a storage bridge on the destination as well as the source. You also need a router, which is also called a item transferrence device, to actually do the transference. One of you. I knew there's another thing I needed. And a storage bridge. Right. So we'll test it out on this one. Why won't you go? Right, you. It'll have to be you then. The liquid chest. So now we bung in. This is still just the test. We'll organise this properly later. The item transferring device. Right. So in theory, that's the output to input. Then, right, that to there. And then we need the actual terminal, which can go over, say, there. Ah, maybe I'm actually doing these... Hang on. I think I'm, once again, getting the things the wrong way around. Right, so in theory, that's wired up. So if you drop stuff in there... Oh! Ah. The liquid is there. I've got this arse over tit. They're going the wrong way. Alright. God damn it. I think I might just need to switch those around. I think. Right. That's more like it. Now, everything has gone into this chest instead. Which is all very faintly unimpressive at the moment, but it proves that it does work. It's this thing over here. This yeah, this is a little confusing. This interface. I think I've seen this before, and it's well confusing. This is all just about filters, really. What you do, I mean, you can actually set it up to do some incredible stuff here, like filter out. So it'll only, for instance. It'll only sort out things that are sand or in the same category as sand and stuff like that. I don't know. That's something I don't need to worry about just yet, because all I'm trying to do is getting everything that you drop here to go into not just one chest but all these chests. And you can use multiple wiring to actually get that. We'll actually do a proper network later on. Hopefully, we'll do a slightly more advanced one than this. What I really want to do is have say create some the Gene Simmons chests. Wherever they are now. Is it in this one? It might actually be in this one. And because the Gene storage chest is 128 items instead of 16, which will be a lot better, because the capacity of the item network so far is a little piss. I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, before we start worrying about the Gene Simmons chests, as I've now started to call them, I think I'll have a bit of a bee relaxation break. Forest drone. Flower drone. So what have I actually got bee-wise now then? So we've got a flower drone and a flower queen. Spare. Plus a forest drone. That seems to be it. We haven't actually got a normal bee. No, the normal bee hasn't provided yet, which is what we kind of like need. If we're going to make the bee breeding thing, we will actually need to do that. But what I can be doing whilst we wait for something to actually happen there is I'm going to keep on making this a little bit bigger. Oh dear. And just so like we've actually got a bit of a more of a visual guide to our breeding, I'm going to like have a little sort of second tier up about here. That's probably enough. And I'm going to put 3 more hives up here. Where the hell is the... oh, I put it over here, didn't I? The flowers have grown. Can we make a few more apiaries? I want to make more, because I do actually want to use get quite a lot of bees. But we haven't got any basic frames. What I'll probably do there is I'll swipe the ones from the existing ones. And because, without going into it too much now, we will need 3 new types of bee, which are all kind of like related. There. And put the frames in. And it just seems like a good visual way of grouping them all together, doing it like this. Oh, I'm just... Already this is getting a finicky again. Bloody frames. So, when we actually start interbreeding like 2 of these, the result will go in here. And then the Arctic volcano breeding will go in there. And then the result of those 2 breeding things will go in there. And it'll be a thing. But first of all, we need to wait for the honeybees to actually start doing something. What I could do is, of course, take out the honeybees from here, and then do it that way. But I really want to have use surplus rather than. Oh, I'm running out of food. I think I've got a few things I could munch on. Got all sorts of stuff to eat. I really should use my table. Well, that's really good food. The tear nuts are very good food. Right, so we can't really do much else there, so let's get on with the Gene Simmons. The old Gene Simmons. So for this we need advanced plastic, tungsten and glass. So that basically means we need advanced plastic. So what do we need for advanced plastic? We need to go into the lab. This is why I kind of want to pull everything together and put all the crafting stuff in the same place. Fact, maybe I should do that now. I never actually did use that experiment with the terminal, did I? Ah, there we go. So from the terminal I can actually take anything that's from this chest here. Request, you have to do all requests and things, but and you can also filter it. So if I wanted to pick up the dust moth, and there we go, it's actually now in my inventory instead of in here. Right, okay, that's a nice little... I completely forgot about that bit of the test. Right, that's going back in there. So you can have loads of terminals all feeding into the same chest. And you can also make it multiple chests by wiring it up so that all the chest wires go into one repeatery type thing, and then the wires split again to the terminals. Again, that's something that we'll do. So we need advanced plastic. God, I really need to move everything around. I don't like having to go all the way down here. I think the advanced plastic's in here. Okay, advanced plastic requires a bit of a chain of things, so I suspect I haven't actually learnt it yet. I think I might need to craft plastic polymer first. So, this is why we need terminals, because I'd have to root through every single chest finding things. We'll need methanol. We'll probably need some silicon as well. I really do need a better source of silicon, I think. And we are going to need even more. After sifting all that bloody sand, we've hardly got any of it. We actually need sodium. Is that salt? Same thing as... Yeah, probably. We also need silk. Right, silk shouldn't be too difficult. We've probably got some already, but we may as well grab some from the old harvest. Silk fibre. Not very much of that. We need to go to the upgraded sewing machine. Learn to craft a lot of things. I've only got 2 out of that. We're not going to be able to make much of anything. We might not even be able to make a gene storage chest just yet, because it's it requires a sheet load. It's a plastic... Oh my god. Get down. So the plastic polymer, I think, is made here. Here it is. Oh, you can also make... Oh, you can make it out of bloody copper and bloody coal. Oh, you can make it out of milk! Oh, piss. Plastic polymer requires milk, not silk. Ah. Oops. I wrote that down wrong. Oh, I can just make plastic polymer out of copper and coal. Oh. It's dead simple. My notes are wrong. Wrong! I thought I got more coal than this. I keep on picking at that when I'm mining, but I never actually get more than a few bits. Oh, learn to craft a shitload of stuff. Hopefully one of those things will actually be what we need. Right. So, oil and silk we have. Now can we make advanced plastic? Actually, where would you make that? Well, I've worked it out. I thought I'd actually upgraded this, but I haven't. You can only use advanced plastic. You can craft it once you've actually upgraded this. We need coil and empty bottle. So coil, I do actually remember these. Coil can get from here, which is from copper. Coil. There we go. This is from here. And go down this way this time. Should be able to upgrade that. Advanced plastic! Now we can only make 8. Wow! You've opened up a whole new branch of research thanks to this helpful material. You will need quite a bit plant bracken trees, which we've already done, of course. Plasteel and all sorts of things now. Ooh, bounce gel. Ooh! Right. Trying to remember why we need that for. I think it was for the old Gene Simmons. There we go! We need most of the advanced plastic, so we'll be able to make one of these. Gene storage chests are supposed to be for genes, but we're going to be pricks. And we're going to use it for rogue things. So I think in putting the icon, we'll do like a good storagey type area here, which means, to be honest, probably sealing it up, because I mean, we don't really. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to start. I'm not going to kill the hens just yet, or in fact, I'm not going to kill them at all. I'm going to move them at some point. But I'm going to replace that with steel. I don't think I'm going to bother putting in a door. No, I'm not going to bother. Right. This is just going to be a boring old storeroom, so I'm not going to stick to niceties or anything. It's not going to have windows. Although I think it will actually have a bit of a nicer sort of look to it. I don't want to forget to put in some background. What's going on here? I was going to put some steel down. Oh, that's going to look weird. Yeah, never mind. And possibly a door. Hopefully I haven't made all this too small for what we need. I think I've actually used up all my... actually, maybe I've got a furniture chest. Yeah, there we go. And put it over here. Right, so the item network... Well, now we've got the startings of some proper storage. Now is the time to actually start moving things about a bit more. So I'm going to move all these. God, that takes a while. Probably need to take that. Might as well take that whilst we're at it. That is a really stupid place to put that. Up in the air and all that. I'm also going to move these, and this. So we are going to make this into a grand craftarium up here. God, this is going to take a while. So, we'll put in that there. Try and get those all reasonably close together. Although I will need to put some kind of like terminal. Hang on, where is it? Oh, you can get that. That's reasonable. I will need more than one of those. In fact, actually, I was trying to go back down to the empty room to do the crafting. See if we can actually get another terminal going on. We need a bit more circuit board. Oh, this is going to prove trickier and trickier by the second because we are going to run out of stuff because of the whole sand situation. Right, we can make a solar panel already. That'll be good for next time. Right, so there's going to be more terminals. This is all going to have to go because I need to put everything into the chest over there. I'm going to have to bite the bullet, I'm afraid. Not able to pick stuff up. So, it doesn't really matter. Bloody hell. Okay. In fact, those don't really need to be in there. I'm going to put those in a separate place. I only want materials in here, really. So, probably just get rid of all that. What else? All this stuff. See, what I could do is set the item filtery thing to split things up into different chests, I think, but that's maybe a bit advanced for the likes of me. So if you try and put just like everything in here, literally, well, just pretty much everything. I know it's a bit of a clear out. I also need to get all this. That's a lot of stuff. I really want to make more than one of these, but that'll have to wait until we've got more sand, I think, for the whole process to sort itself out. I wonder if I should... This has got 16 things, so that's not too bad. What I'll probably do is move that a little... So we're going to beam in here. This is going to be replaced by a teleporter at some point. And we'll want a nice... we'll want a nice big chest to interact with, so we'll put in... Ah, that'll do. Then we'll put in the bridge. Huh? What happened there? Oh, I know why, yes. Let's... Oh, well, I've just got stuff. Let's put that on top of there, just for the time being. So that'll start off the network. We'll put the actual item thing in here. Now where is it? There it is. Maybe I should put it down there. It's not as if anything else is going to be here. It just might get in the way when it's up here. Well, if I make it go kind of like that goes over to... Put it in the top left. And then we'll just wire it up. So I think we put it into the... Oh god, I can't remember now. Was it the right-hand side? I think it was. And then that needs a bridge to that. Right. So, is it set up yet? I mean, if I put something in here... Oh, it's gone already. And it's there. The haystack is indeed there. Right, so that's already working. Now, with any luck, see how far this actually goes. It should be enough. But we do actually need to put a repeater thing in here so we can split things up. But for now, that might actually be... Right. Wow, okay. So now if I want to do some crafting in here... Holy shit. Okay, so this is advanced stuff. So in theory, could this actually, do you actually have to put those into... You may actually have to take things out there, put them in your inventory, and then you can start crafting things. Sadly, I don't think it directly goes from the terminal into your crafting stations. I don't think so, anyway. Just from a very quick, few seconds look at this. So that's it. That's quite a bit of an item network thing going on already. Let's see. I'll try and get a repeater sorted out, actually. See if we can actually craft a repeater. Copper and iron. Haven't I already got one? No. Right. Well, fine. We know how to deal with this. We could actually try and... Right, where is it? Repeater. Where's the bloody repeater gone? Repeater, there it is. So let's try this out then. Let's actually try out what we need. So to get a repeater, we need copper and iron. So the copper and iron should be in here somewhere. Copper. Can you just drag that? No, you can't. Okay, so I have to press request, and then I have to press request. Ah! Now it's in my inventory. The repeater can be made. Right, get rid of all you. Now we can put the repeater... Well, we may as well just put the repeater literally just kind of like... It doesn't really matter where too much. Put it there. So, this will now go from there to there, and then there to... Oh, piss. There to there. But... Did I make a second terminal? Yes, I did. For now, I mean, this may move, but I can also put the terminal in here and drag that one over to the repeater as well. Please. No, I'm hungry again. I also keep pressing escape, which is a mistake. There we go. Right, so now the same will... Hopefully... the terminal will over here will also... Yeah, there we go. The terminal is now also connected up. So it can be used when we're crafting all our armor works and our forge meguriums. Oh, cool. Okay, we've actually set up successfully an item network. Eventually. Not bad. Bees! Alright. Honey! Right, so I actually do have a new honey queen, which I'm going to... I've never actually bred these buggers before. So, God, I need to clear out my inventory yet again. So what have we got? Honeybee. Which one's that? Is a honeybee queen? Yes, it is. And presumably this is how you do it. And a forest drone. I'm putting 2 in, but never mind. So I think this is how you... Maybe this is how you interbreed them. I don't quite know. But so we've got a honeybee queen and a forest drone. It might have to be the other way around. Which will be annoying. Although it won't be that annoying because we actually do have drones for days here. What I'm going to do also, because there's nothing else we can do now. What have I just done? No, nothing important. I'm going to try and sell my bees to the outpost. I think this is what you can do. Flower drone. That's literally pointless. I mean, that's just, yeah. Flower queen. Whatever. So, yeah. Let me go to the outpost. Where's my bloody... I haven't got a teleporter. Still haven't got a teleporter. Would have thought I'd found a teleporter core by now. Anyway, so I have to go back to the ship first. To the science outpost. And there will be loads more quests to start up now because now we met that guy on the planet in the last episode. I say guy, but it was a right old weirdo he was. And so, apparently honeybee drones. 5 honeybee drones nets us £2. 2. It's piss. And flower drones sell for £5 for 5. Materials available, that'd be a bit more. So all those drones sell for absolutely sod all. I mean, once you actually get good things... Oh, those are just the drones. Materials available. Oh, living root! Oh, apparently... Oh, I've got a queen in my inventory. So I could sell 1 queen to get 1 living root. Something tells me this isn't the best source of materials known to man. In fact, it's a bit piss. Did I pick up any things I could... No. I could have centrifuged them. I've got my own centrifuge. Anyway, okay, so we'll stop here. Yeah, so next time, hopefully, maybe we'll deal with power, actually. Because now we've got an item network, it would be a sensible idea to actually start powering things, and then we can have good centrifuges and all that sort of stuff. We'll also probably need to do a bit of redesigning yet again. And we'll also see the result of the whole bee situation, because I want to see a goddamn hardy bee, which is what happens when you interbreed what we're breeding at the moment. So... do subscribe to be notified when new episodes go live. Do check out my Patreon to get free bonus videos if you subscribe at a certain level, including companion episodes to this very series. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.